From the couch. Hi, guys. Welcome back to After the Island. I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Alex.
And remember to like, comment, and subscribe to After the Island's channel before we get into it. We love talking to you guys. And currently we are reviewing Love Island USA Season 5, Episode 26. It was a lot of the Casa Amore recoupling aftermath, which was nuts because that was a crazy Casa and that was a crazy recoupling. Like, I don't think we've ever had one that was as nuts as that. But before we get into it, let's take a quick moment to hear from our sponsor. Ladies, does the man in your life have way too much beard on his face? Are you a clean-shaven girly? We all know I used to be. Well, the sponsors of today's show, Manscaped, has the perfect solution for you with their brand new Handyman electric face shaver. If he doesn't already have this device, it is the perfect complement to his signature Beard Hedger Pro kit. Give him these bad boys and let the handsomeness unfold with a range of different looks. Go to manscaped.com and use code ATI for 20% off and free shipping. Let Manscaped do the work and watch him go from 5 o'clock shady Keenan to
Leo.
Yeah, baby.
No one likes a weird beard, so say goodbye to all of his stubble and trouble with Manscaped's Beard Hedger.
Yes, his face is his first impression, and his beard is his most important accessory, so make sure he has the right tool for the job with the Beard Hedger.
The Beard Hedger is a high-tech piece of art in a travel-size package with a long-lasting battery, universal charging, and strong motor. His face is his first impression, and his beard is his most important accessory. Interesting. Love that. Gorgeous accessories. So make sure he has the right tool for the job with the Beard Hedger.
And get 20% off and free shipping with the code ATI at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code ATI. Time for him to hit the refresh button with Manscaped.
Yes. Okay, let's get into it. Episode 26.
I know that that sigh is a really good way to describe how I was feeling after the episode. I know.
There's so much going on. Like, obviously, Keenan and KayKay and Leo and Kassy are the main characters in this episode.
There's a moment.
I can't stop sighing.
I know. I think the biggest sigh. Are you sighing more for Leo Kassy, or are you sighing more for KayKay Keenan?
Okay. This is not even like a joke. I just can't stop doing it. Okay. For Keenan, I found myself going back and forth because every time I was blaming Keenan for something, I was like, wait, Leo also did kind of worse stuff. I don't know. They're both wrong in their own ways. But I was trying to compare them, and it's just not comparable because they're two completely different situations. But I thought that, like, right after the recoupling, when Keenan and KayKay were talking, it wasn't, like, again, with the disrespect. It was so awkward, but I was trying to think of, like, why the tension could be that high. And then I remembered that it was the same night as the recoupling with Casa.
Yeah.
So I could... although I don't think he handled it the right way, I could understand the tension that he was feeling and just like the pent up anxiety and anger, like within that night and probably prior that day, all of the emotions that you're going through. I feel like they probably should have waited to talk, although I know that's
Hannah
never going to happen.
And Marco trying to talk, or
no,
KayKay and Keenan in general?
In general, like when they were talking after, and she was trying to, I basically said that he was more combative and not apologetic. It was coming off like
so defensive.
Yes. Instead of, I'm sorry, this is what I did. I'm sorry you had to see that about the video.
Like, he takes no ownership for his actions whatsoever.
And I think that's the difference of when I am trying to compare the two situations. Leo, for some reason, like, even though he's this bubbly little character that's like always floating around the villa, making everybody laugh, he does think about what he's done. And even though he's also not going about it in the right way, there is like a difference in the way that he's trying to process the emotions.
Really honest about everything.
Yeah. And I think that's like, Keenan is just lacking there's that one thing that like is holding him back from actually giving what I think is like real.
Yeah, it feels like Keenan cannot even be honest with himself about everything.
Yes. That's true.
Like he can't accept that like he's the problem.
And he was saying that he was ready to close it off right before he went to Casa. And then, but also in the same sentence that he had uncertainties and like he had to test those out again.
He's literally a walking contradiction. Same with everything with Naja. Like, on one hand, he's like telling her things or whatever. And then he comes back and he's like, it was just her trying to, you know, get close to me in the bed. Like, dude, then why'd you even like sleep in the bed if you don't like then go sleep outside like the other guys did? Like, yeah, he just zero accountability.
No, that's exactly it too. Like I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. And then when he kind of put it all on her. I mean, I did like some of the things that he was saying to KayKay in the conversations that they were having throughout the day and the night and the next day. I think the next day was a way better like reset button and they could actually talk it out like not with the tensions of the night from before.
Right.
But the way that he was putting it all on Naja, like it takes two to tango. It's not all her. And you know what my question is, really, when I think about like all of the situations that are happening right now involving the Casa girls, I really want to know this season, like how much do the Casa girls see before they go into the villa? Like I'm wondering if they switched it up at all. I don't know.
I know they give you like bits and pieces. Like they don't let them watch the full episodes by any means. So we don't know like what bits and pieces they show to who. They also don't show them the clips as a group. They all watch it separately. So each girl could be fed like different clips or, 6-minute parts of each episodes.
Yeah.
But I did notice that Johnny said like, and has made it known like to Leo, like I've been watching your journey. Like I know that you've been moving from girl to girl to girl. That's why I'm kind of like, how did I can't believe I thought I was different.
That's the love bombing thing.
Yeah. Also, the overarching theme of this season, ladies, men, don't give yourself physically to someone all the way. Like, don't have sex with someone until you're there emotionally too. Don't do it too soon.
But what if they are emotionally there? The guy is just a fuck boy.
They just met. That was in like their first day meeting.
I mean, like, I'm not hating on anyone doing that. But
I'm not hating on doing that. I'm just saying if you want the outcome of what you're wanting is like some serious relationship or to walk out of Love Island with that, that's not the best way to go about achieving that. You're already stacking the odds against you by like sleeping with someone too soon.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I just feel like we haven't seen this really happen.
We haven't. It's crazy.
And it is crazy. And before we go on to like the next day, I just want to point out something else that I noticed when Keenan, KayKay walked off when Keenan was kind of like being disrespectful and was like, you're not listening to me, blah, blah, blah. KayKay walked off and Hannah and Marco went and grabbed her and they were talking to her.
Yeah.
And I hated the way that situation was handled. Like it was so awkward.
It was terrible.
And Keenan came up, he was like, I need to talk to her. And Hannah's going like, you don't own her. And they were it was like such bad tension. I was like, the villa has such bad vibes right now.
I think Kassy said that too when she was talking to Matia. She was like, this is going to be a lot of drama.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot happening in here. Like, we should just kind of like be like,
everyone's
probably all in their. And then Carmen and Kenzo are probably just making out over in a little corner. Like, I love you.
They really are. They really
I love it.
No, that literally I have written next to them green light. Like they're in lovey-dovey stage. Kenzo saying like, fuck, I should have closed things off when I got to Casa Amore. I realized like I should have done that. That was cute.
Yeah.
They're cute.
They are cute.
Them and Marco and Hannah are like the strongest probably. And Imani and Kyle, we don't see them at all.
The only time I feel like I've even heard Imani speak is when she snapped at Keenan.
Yeah. Yeah. And she talked to KayKay like
good for her.
Once today. Like I'm in the villa. Once during the day, but that's all we saw. I'm like, I want to know what's going on. But then we also see like the Johnnie, Leo, Kassy, Matia.
Oh,
It is bad. Like,
bad.
Leo, I don't want to feel bad for him, but like for some reason, like why do I feel bad for him? And
I do not feel bad
I
for
don't
him.
want to.
I feel bad for Kassy.
I feel bad for everyone in this situation, and I appreciate. No, you know what? I take that back because Leo walked around the villa all day sobbing, like not sobbing, but like sopping around. Like everyone was kind of giving him the evil eye, as Mike said. And I just feel like he probably wanted to give Kassy the space, but that's not what she wanted. And I feel like that's
Yeah.
been a miscommunication in this villa a
Yeah.
lot with different couples. Someone's like, girl, why you feeling bad for Leo? I don't know. I don't know.
I thought the conversation with Leo and Kassy, though, where they're talking in like their little spot, felt so open and honest. And I was so impressed with Kassy, like
Oh
really
my God,
putting
yeah.
Leo in his place. And this was the first time I was like, wow, she is super mature.
I
Because
know.
she handled that amazing. Like she was like snapping right back to him. Like just crazy how she was just like so didn't let up on it. Like she was very hard on him. Like that's what I wanted out of KayKay to Keenan and like didn't get.
Yeah.
And I like love that Kassy really was like, this is how you made me feel. Like it just felt so real. And it sucked because I feel like we've all been there as people when we like, you know, are talking to someone you're seeing or like something like that happens. Like you just know the feeling and like you want to take them back because you care about them. But you're like, how do I go back from this? Is this something that can be repaired?
No, I 100% admire Kassy because she is someone who I would strive to be, but feel like I would fall short and kind of like fall back for a guy that did that and not kind of stand my ground.
Yeah.
And I feel like she really did kind of, I don't know, but do you think she's gonna go back to him?
I don't know. I'm confused by it, and I'm confused by Leo's answers even in that
Yeah.
conversation because he's like, "I made a bad choice. I made a bad choice," but like, but that's not how you were like feeling in the moment. Like you really like made. I believed that like him and Johnny were gonna like be a long-term relationship outside the villa. Like I really believed in their connection as much as Johnny believed in their connection.
Same, and that was kind of what threw me off.
Yeah,
It
that's what
was
throws
his
me.
wavering emotions are just like constantly back and forth where I can't keep up with what he's thinking because from what I gathered from the episode that we watched, it was basically him saying like he didn't say it, but it seemed like he was regretting his decision to hook up with Johnny.
Yeah,
It was like a lust situation. That's what it was giving me. It doesn't seem
yeah.
like he gave the respect that she deserves after doing
No.
something like that.
So they have their conversation too. And this was crazy to me. So they're talking, and she was just kind of like, he kind of tried to beat around the bush. And she was like, no, like, where are you guys at? Like, are you going to pursue Kassy? Like, what is going on? And he was like, yeah, I mean, like, the door's not
Yeah.
closed. Like,
That
and
was
then,
shocking to me. I didn't think
and
that he was gonna say
and
that.
this is where Leo went right back into the doghouse for me in my book. This was, I can't believe he said this. I was like, this needs to be the title of the episode. She was like, I mean, you know, like we had sex, like whatever. And then now you just want to go back. And he responds by saying, welcome to Love Island.
Oh, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Freak out.
Are you
It's
fucking
like the
kidding me?
OG-itis. It's like, yep, welcome in.
Like, ew.
It's fucked up.
No, that was so fucked up. I couldn't like that'd be like if you went off to college, you like sleep with some fraternity guy or something, and then like right after, you know, like you think you're gonna be boyfriend girlfriend, he's just like,
Welcome to Penn
no,
State.
yeah, welcome to Penn State.
Wow.
Like that was, I was like,
That's
holy shit,
disrespect on a whole nother
I couldn't
level.
believe he said that. I honestly, yeah, someone wrote in the chat, I would slap him in the face. Oh no, they didn't. They said that's such a slap in the face. Well, I would maybe slap him in the face if
I
someone
feel
said that to me.
freaking bad for and like at first, Johnny, I like caught her just off things that obviously I rewound to rehear because I was like, did I hear that right? Johnny was like, yeah, I feel like Kassy walked in thinking that she was gonna be a bad bitch and a bigger bitch than me, but I can be the biggest bitch. And I was like, what's
What?
happening here?
I know.
Why are we doing this?
Why did we say that?
But then as the episode goes on, I kind of feel bad for Johnny.
I feel bad for her other than her saying that.
Yeah, I didn't think that was cool.
I noticed this too, and I only kind of, I noticed it when I was watching, but I didn't like take note of it. But we had Queenie in the chat the other day, and I love watching her videos too. Like after we watch, after I rewatch ours, I'll go watch Queenie's. And she had said, and this was from one of her older ones, that she didn't like how when KayKay and Hannah, obviously they were super hurt when they got the text, but they kind of like shit on Naja a little, and she was like, let's not lose sight of like let's not bash other women in the process of like all these men treating us bad and us like putting up with it. And I was just like, yeah, that's very true. Like,
Yeah.
and that's same goes with Johnny. And like, I think the girls need to be careful. Like, it's not girls against girls. Like, we're not, girls need to stick together.
I feel like
not
this
shit on each other.
It's not. I don't know. There is so much going on in this episode. It was hard to keep up. Taylor and Bergie getting together and having a chat, like,
I find it boring.
No, I kind of was like watching it over again, and I was just like, Bergie doesn't seem as into it now that he like has the girl. I don't know.
Something was disconnecting for me with it, but I could not pinpoint what. I have no idea what.
No, I loved Taylor. I loved Taylor kind of looking at him and being like, see, we need to work on this.
Yeah,
like,
so,
you
like,
using tongue.
Oh, I meant too, she was saying we need to work on like, so what do you actually want? Like, what are you thinking comes next? Like, she
Right,
was
and I
very,
don't
like,
think he knows.
No, he doesn't. And I think she maybe realized like I'm too mature for you. But maybe she's down to like walk him through getting there.
I kind of would love to see it, but
Yeah.
I hope that I don't know. It was interesting. I
Did you hear him
kind of
say
seemed icked out.
I know, I think she did. I feel bad because I feel like she did really like, I think she does really like Bergie, but how are you going to make a relationship work with someone you like when you're just not both on the same level mentally?
Yeah.
But oh wait, this was my other thing. He said to her, he was like, I mean, you're already the second closest girl I've ever been to in my life. And I think she was a little taken back by like, oh no, like, you're right. You had one girlfriend for 10 months that you were closer to than me, but already I'm this close to you and I don't feel close to you.
I have that problem with people sometimes.
My God.
Where I know someone for 5 seconds. I'm like, you're my best friend. Also, Hannah and Mike, what are your thoughts on them as a couple? Because I stand by what I said. I think that Hannah was brought back to make a muck of the Hannah and Marco situation, but I think it didn't go as planned because Hannah clearly doesn't care. Them in the dressing room together, like waving to each other. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. It sounded like, hey, Barbie. Hey, Barbie. It's like actually really cute.
It was cute.
But Mike was telling Hannah that that Destiny was going all in for him, that she wasn't into Jonah, which like we kind of saw, but they kind of sold it to us as Destiny was going for Jonah and Mike. And
I feel like they also sold it to us as like Destiny was like, fuck you to Jonah. Like, I'm not putting up with this. Like,
well, I also thought she was over Mike, but he hadn't.
I thought there might still be a little something there.
I definitely think there's something there after the episode.
Yeah.
And then Mike was basically telling Hannah that he hadn't had closure over the Destiny situation and that essentially he's still open to Destiny. And this was news to Destiny because she was like, well, how was I supposed to know that? Like,
yeah,
we haven't talked, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see where that goes because I do think that she is interested in Mike. And I think Zay, she's with Zay, right?
Yeah.
He's giving me weird vibes. Him and Kassy's guy, Matia, they're both pissing me off.
Yeah. Matia gave me a little bit of weird vibes too.
No, the fact that he was mad.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, dude, it's been one day.
Like, what do you think? She told you. She never said that she was 100% in on him. She like never said that she wasn't gonna actively still go after Leo unless I missed something. But like, he was acting as if she cheated on him and they've been dating for a year. And it's just not that. Brooke said Matia was giving an ultimatum while she was trying to figure things out.
That is
especially during
crazy.
that, like finding out that the guy that you're with had sex with another girl. You're coming back like open to getting this new guy, but have not done anything out of respect for the guy that you're with at the villa, aka Leo. And then he's like, you're just like not talking to me and you're not giving me what I want.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
Olivia F
fuck
wrote
off.
in. Oh, shoot. No one just. Olivia F wrote in. Matia is being unrealistic with this whole thing. You want a girl to be 100% for you, but you're a Casa dude who went for a girl who was in, at the time, one of the strongest couples. Like, what?
It's so true.
It's just, I can't believe he just didn't even get. Do you think he was like kind of using this as his opportunity to be like, yeah, this is why we're going to be really open and I'm going to get to know other people?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what his motives were. He wants to make a big deal out of something that he should literally be quiet, sit down, let this pan out and get to know Kassy.
But
he wants to get to know someone. I just don't know who.
But I think maybe Johnny. Are you surprised?
No, I'm not.
Me either. Me either. And I wanted him to come back to the villa for this. So I'm like not mad about this. I guess he's in the wrong. But I'm not mad about it as a viewer.
Someone said, I agree with Matia. Why bring him back? I think because she was honest with him and said that she was exploring things with him, but still had a connection with Leo.
Yeah, I agree. I get both sides. I wish we could swap Zay for Rob.
You're just in love with Rob now.
No, I just like he makes good TV.
No, he definitely does, but I think he served his purpose. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's coming on to After the Island.
I know. Apparently,
the Casa boys are very adamant about coming together, so you guys will.
They want to come all three in the studio. I was like, oh no. No, but we're gonna have to take them one at a time and put the other two on the back couch and let them just heckle the one that's being interviewed.
Exactly. It'll be funny though.
It'll be so funny.
It'll be very fun to watch. I'm just like reading over my notes because there was so freaking much that went on. I really liked the conversation between KayKay and Leo, where she kind of put him in his place and said, listen, you fucked up, but I think you've taken your time now. Go to Kassy, tell her how you feel. And like, we don't hate you. We're just disappointed. And like, that is soul crushing to hear. That's like worse than hearing someone hates you, that they're disappointed in you.
Sounds like my mom.
But she gave him such great advice. And I thought it was a really nice scene to put in there because you can almost feel how awkward and like just you could cut the tension with a knife is what I'm feeling when I watch it. So I can't imagine being in the villa in that position. Like, yes, you fucked up, but everyone like giving you dirty looks and you just having to walk on eggshells. I really thought KayKay shined in that moment, just being like so mature and just being like, I'm gonna be here for you, even if no one else is.
Yeah. Oh,
I know.
And we had Bergie talking to Kassy. And I thought this was really cute. Like, Bergie actually gave some really great advice to Kassy about the whole situation with Leo.
Wait, did you think?
Yeah. Why? What did
why
you not think?
I think that he is, I see
stroking the pot. Okay,
he's like, I wouldn't go about it that way.
Okay. Fair. Maybe I just like want the pot stirred, so that's why I'm agreeing with the conversation.
Yeah, no, he was like he was like, I wouldn't move that way. Like, I couldn't imagine being that way. I'm like, all right, Bergie, let's chill.
It's crazy to not to make this about myself for a second, but it's crazy to see my growth on this podcast over the years of originally thinking everything should go the way that Zach and I had it, being like, I just want the wholesome people with no drama. And I just, and now I'm like, you know what? I really liked the pot stirring conversation and I need some more of it.
Send in the X's.
I'm like, yeah, I just like a whole new show for me.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I also want to talk about, do you think that Zay is going to stray away from Destiny and Destiny and Mike are going to get back?
Possibly. I need to see more of it to be able to make that yes.
Like, the way that he was just talking about the situation, he was like, "Yeah, I mean, I didn't appreciate, finding out from Sarah Hyland," like, using her full name too, like, we
Used her
know who
full
Sarah
name.
is. What the fuck?
She's
And
a first and last name person.
he was like, "Yeah, she brought up that, Destiny and Mike kissed before they walked back in from Casa," and I was like, "Who cares? You're upset about something that happened before you guys met?"
Wait. Destiny and Mike kissed.
They kissed before going to Casa,
Yeah.
and then so I guess when I don't know if they showed this or not, or if maybe they just clipped him saying this, Zay said that before they walked in from Casa, Sarah had said something about Destiny and Mike making out. So I don't know if one of the boys told him that, or
weird.
I don't know how he heard it, but I was like, okay, and why would she have to explain that to you? You didn't even know each other.
Yeah.
I don't think that she needed to say that they kiss. Like, do you have to give a play-by-play now?
No, it's so weird. I can't with the amount of times like Keenan has snapped at Sarah, Mora, now Marco. Like he just snaps at everybody.
Oh yeah, I know.
So wait,
that was so awkward.
So there's a vote tonight.
Is there?
Yeah, I saw it on Love Island's story.
Ooh, what's the vote about?
I don't know. I didn't click it. I saw when I was driving. At red light and then it turned green, so I couldn't click it.
Did anyone see the vote?
But I'm wondering, like, let's say it's a vote to vote your least favorite girl, like the girl you think should leave and the guy you think should leave. Do you think America, there's a chance people would vote off Keenan or no? Like, is he too pinnacle to the show?
I don't know if the producers would let him go even if that happened. Like, I feel like there would have to be a twist because he's the one bringing the drama.
I personally would love to see him go and then bring in some new men that like would be good for KayKay, and like hopefully the producers can really listen to like what she likes, what she's interested in, because I feel like the Casa guys like fell so flat for KayKay. Like there was no one in there for her other than like kind of Brandon for her to even like flirt with or have fun with.
Yeah, it didn't even like move fast enough to make that decision. Oh no, our Wi-Fi.
No. Like yes, Carmen was, you know, like a little flirty with Rob and had something to kind of like distract her while she was there. Was she ever going to turn? No. But like KayKay didn't even have like that to me. Like Brandon and her, like we're not at even close to that level to me.
I hope they bring someone in for KayKay. Like I can't take her going back to him.
No, I really don't want her to go back to him.
And
I was can't even speak that out loud because I don't want it to happen.
I was so happy that she slept outside instead of sleeping in the bed because she did talk to Destiny about wanting to sleep in the bed that night with him because she missed him. And I was like, don't do it. Like, hold out. And Destiny was being so nice, though. She was like, I'm going to be there for you, whatever decision you make. Like,
is it?
And I was like, okay, that is like the good friend thing to do. But in my heart, I'm like, no.
Is it bratty of me that like I would have wanted Keenan to sleep outside?
Not at all.
Like, why didn't KayKay say,
oh,
like,
no,
I'm going to take
sleep.
the bed?
He slept somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Because remember, he was like, I'm in the dog. He was in the doghouse. He was like, I'm in the doghouse. And he barked. And he was like, but it's okay. It's okay. That did kind of like lighten the mood for me.
No, he's forever in the doghouse. He's not getting out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you come back from that kind of stuff.
Well, also the whole like him getting hard and the pillow thing, that wasn't shown in the video.
I know.
That hasn't been brought to light yet.
I'm wondering if I don't know. I also feel like I caught him saying this, but I don't want to like put words in his mouth if he didn't. So the chat, tell me if you heard this too, where he was like, when him and KayKay were talking, he was like, if you do want to know what happened, because obviously Carmen let him know about the video, and he said, if you want to know what happened, like I'll be happy to tell you, and the boys can corroborate because they were in the room with me. I'm pretty sure he said that, but I could have been hearing things.
But that's not the pillow outside thing is what I'm talking about. The conversation.
No, I know, but I'm just
like, no one was around for that.
I'm curious if she did ask for details because obviously they didn't show if she asked or not, and they didn't show him explaining anything. A lot of people are saying that he lied.
I do feel like he was like it was not black and white. It was very gray.
Okay, everyone's saying he did say that.
It was gray water. We're working with gray waters. And that's why I have been nonstop thinking movie night.
I know. There's so much content
movie
for movie night.
I know. It will be the biggest missed opportunity for movie night.
It really will be.
Yeah.
Internet's giving out. What the hell?
What kind of...
We need the receipts for the boner moment. Seriously.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like there was so much in this episode that happened.
I felt like it was probably a bitch to edit that.
There was just so much. Like, everyone has something going on.
Yeah, like, where do you even, like, go from there?
I don't know. I see Johnnie and Leo. Something's gonna happen where they're not gonna be together.
No, they're not.
I think Leo and Kassy are gonna somehow find their way back to each other. Matia and Johnnie, maybe.
Johnnie also deserves better than that. Yes, what she did was stupid, but she does deserve better than that. Like, we all make mistakes, and her mistake was much less of a mistake than the other ones that have been made. She doesn't need that.
I hate how she said she felt stupid.
I know, that made me feel... I was like, oh, that's
such a terrible feeling.
How is she so composed? Did you notice that? I would not be that composed.
Honestly, I don't know how anyone on this show is like,
yeah,
okay.
Me either.
Because I could not put up with this kind of stuff. I see. I don't know what's gonna happen with Keenan and KayKay.
Yeah, it's like their couple name.
Oh my god.
I know. I don't know what's gonna happen with them either. I'm kind of like 75% thinks she's just gonna take him back, and then 25% thinks she's gonna be like, screw you, and he's gonna go home.
I know.
And I'd be fine with
in my
that.
heart of hearts, like, I hope she doesn't. I just don't know. I think Destiny and Mike are gonna get together.
Yeah, me too. And then Zay can go home.
I'm over him. He pissed me off. He pissed me right off. He rubbed me the wrong way, and I'm done. They can both leave.
We're done. I'm fine with Carmen and Kenzo staying. I like them. I think they're cute. I know everyone, we got all our theories and whatnot, but you know what? They do like each other. I don't think it's a game they like each other. I think maybe they knew each other before, most likely, but they do like each other, and I need to watch some love mixed in with all this drama as well. So I got my little Hannah Marco love going on, and I have my Carmen Kenzo love going on, and then I can keep my Kassy Leo drama. The Keenan and KayKay one can be all done, and then I can watch some more love.
Someone said, did you see the preview where Keenan was stroking Johnny's face?
No, did it just come out? Not a whole first look. Also, it is a tundra in here.
I know, it's freezing in here.
Why is it like 50 degrees?
I don't know. Everyone's saying, Alex, do you like Jonah's girl? Like, guys, I already told you I'm biased because I'm now attracted to this man.
Oh my god.
So.
Yeah.
No, at the end of the episode, I didn't see
Alex
that from last night's
preview. Like, most of the men on this season.
What does that say about me?
Maybe you're the girl for Bergie.
I'm definitely not. Sorry, Bergie.
Okay. Wait, that was the preview.
I didn't see that on the preview.
I didn't really see that little preview.
And I watched it. Did I write a note on it?
No. Well, we'll see the first look later today. But to the 300, almost 400 of you guys in the chat, please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Start getting the questions going for these Casa Amore boys. I know they're going to be funny when they're in here. We're also interviewing the Casa girls, but they just didn't all fly back to LA together. What are you laughing about?
Someone said Alex doesn't want the chocolate chip pancakes. He said it again in this episode.
I can't with the fucking pancakes. The whole villa's going to pop. No, I can't. Someone take that pancake mix away from him immediately. He's going to open like Bergie's pancakes like when he gets back. Honestly, I would go eat there though. It was like a little mom and pop pancake store in Wisconsin. Is that where he's from? Yeah.
No, I don't think so. He's from South Dakota.
Oh, close enough. I'm a Midwest girl too, so I can say that. I'm like, not everyone coming for us again over something. But yeah. You know, also, ladies, gentlemen, let's not forget about Manscaped.
Yes.
It's 20% off with free shipping. Code ATI at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use code ATI, and time for him to hit the refresh button with Manscaped. All right.
Thank you. We love you.
We love you guys. See you guys next time. Drop a
Not
comment.
Walkie saying he just made it to the live and we're ending it.
Oh no.
Apologies.
Apologies. Drop your comments down below for questions for all of the Casa people. That way we don't miss them. We're really excited.
Yes. We love you. Here's my bracelets. My friendship bracelets. Okay, bye.